Hello internets, how are you? I am playing some Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I haven't done a stream of this kind in a very long time. I did the Walking Dead series a while back. That was before, obviously, Telltale Games went bust. But I completed the second season of that. And I also played Bloodborne on a stream. But I thought this would be a good way to spend a Sunday night. Just dying many times at an extremely hard game. I know what you expect. High quality, well-researched material with awesome mood lighting and backgrounds and set design. But instead, here's just me lazily playing a game on a Sunday. I'm sure elsewhere in the world it's Saturday or some other kind of day. Surely can't be Friday anywhere still. There's somebody in the chat. How's it going? Please, if you want to send me a super chat while I play this computer game, then yeah, you're wasting your money. I don't know what you're doing. All right. Basically, I'm up to this guy. He's called. Oh God, the guy's behind me. They're coming to attack me. I should probably get rid of these motherfuckers first. Yeah. Okay. I've had this game for about a week. I've been learning the ins and outs, getting the hang of it. And it is quite different from Dark Souls. It's a lot more fiddly. That's how I described it on Twitter. And that's just like, that's technical gaming language. It's very fiddly. Alright. This is Juzo the Drunk. Now, he has killed me already about 27 times. But I did have a strategy from the internet, which is quite cheap, which should allow me to hopefully beat him. So what you do is you go around here, sneak around the corner, kill these two guys. The fireman, Mr. Fire, or non-binary, I don't want to assume. Alright, come on. Come on. I was supposed to counter that, and I did not. Okay, so what you do is you go around here. This is what this internet video told me. You go around here. He can see further than the other guys, so he gets aggroed. He comes for you. Mr. Drunkard Man. Keep in mind, this is about the 28th time that I've tried to fight this guy. He just takes some time to take a drink, as you do when you're trying to protect an important castle. Yeah. Okay. So far, this game has been all about the bosses. That's... why did I go so close to him? That was really stupid. The actual, like, parts in between the bosses are not that hard. I've certainly found it a lot easier just in the regular stages than Dark Souls! Alright, there we go. That's where I want them to be. This is good. But I found the bosses themselves to be a lot harder because you can't really use as cheap tactics on them. Like, except doing what I'm doing now, trying to get an extra death blow. That's a cheap tactic. But when you're actually fighting them, you have to do so much parrying, and you've got to really be on your game and on your toes. Fuck off, man. Okay, I'll go further away. Hello, Kitty Cat. How are you? How is your Saturday, I'm assuming, for Americans? Oh my god, he's still there. I think I have to wait for his boss bar to go away. Then I can sneak up behind him and hit him in the butt. There we go. But yeah, I found the boss fights to be the parts where I just get completely stuck. So on this fight, for example, I've just been doing it over and over again. Going on the internet, trying to find ways to cheap attack this guy. And that's how you, that's one cheap attack. There you go. Now, this is a tricky part. I have to lure him out and get him close to the NPC who is like hanging out and activate the NPC so that we can both fight him at the same time. But he keeps going back in this direction towards the rock, so I have to make him come out. Alright, come on, bro. Come on. Come out behind the rocks, you fucking piece of crap. What did you think of the disabandonment of the Gotcha Boys? I just don't work with YouTubers. Just don't do it. It's suicide. People are just, I don't know. They've got their own shit that they're worried about. It's very hard to just do something where you just chill, you just chat, just hang out. I think maybe that's what I wanted, but it was a lot more serious than that, apparently. I mean, it was a lot of work, like heaps of work to set up, and a lot of stress, and a lot of pain. I don't think it was particularly managed very well. It's like herding cats, really. Now, I talked to this guy. Come join the fight. And I gotta run back, and now... Oh, crap, the boss is gone. And that means that his death blows have been restored, so that's a fail. I just totally failed. I guess I'll just go die, because he's gonna fucking kill me. This is too hard. I'm gonna get fucked up. Run away. I'm so doomed. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I'm sorry, I mean, I talked to you more about the podcast failing miserably, but I'm too busy fighting this fucking boss here. And he's kicking my ass. Run away! This Kiwi suck. Yes, I do suck. Well, I don't like fully suck at video games, but I'm not very good at FromSoft games, certainly. They're very hard. I did legitimately get really good at Dark Souls 1. It took quite a long time. I had to play the game for like weeks on end. But eventually I just sort of got it, you know? And I don't quite get Sekiro yet. Like, I'm so fucking doomed with this guy. This guy is brutal, and I'm being attacked from behind. Motherfucker, you with the arrows. Could you fuck off? Ah! It's really just fucking intimidating how massive he is. And how fucking intense he is. Oh my god. Oh, I keep throwing oil at him instead of healing. It's not good. Ah, no, 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 no! Okay, the person who said I suck at video games kinda has a point. Are you happy now? Okay, that's one death blow. I wonder if I can use my fire on him. Like, Mr. George Erickson, are you better at video games? That's what I want to know. I'm dead. Who do I think is at fault for the death of our podcast? I have to be diplomatic about this. I come into the room, the first thing I hear is Tim say, I'm being attacked from behind and he's massive. Well, facts over feels, you know, that's the facts of the situation. I was attacked from behind and he was huge, and that's just facts. Am I Team Dusty or Team Vadim? I think I'm Team Tim, and Team Tim is just like, fuck life, you know, life's bullshit, nothing ever works. It's just a waste of time. That's why I'm having this fun time playing this game. Take my mind off how fucking stupid life is. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say stupid because that has ableistic connotations, so I have to apologize for that. I don't know, I mean, I just want to play a game so that I can die a billion times and not worry about the stress of life. You feel bad for me, good. Because the more you pity me, the stronger I get. That's my superpower. Well, look, I think the thing is, Vadim makes his living off YouTube. He's very concerned about money. He's just trying to, like, make a life for himself. My primary source of income is not YouTube, so I'm not quite so worried about that. But Dusty had also said, like, I don't even care about money, like, oh, that's not a very good Dusty impression, but I, like, totally, like, don't care about money, like, it's no big deal to me, like, I'm totally happy, just, like, I don't care how long things take, like, I'm not on a timeline of any kind, I have no deadlines. And then it's like he got annoyed that things were taking too long and just did his own podcast. He's got like 17 episodes or something by now. And that really pissed off Vadim. Like, I didn't really care that much about that, because I'm like, if Dusty wants to talk about shit and he wants to do it more often, then more power to him. Like, that's fair enough. But at the same time, he did give the impression that he was okay with just waiting and chilling. But our show, like, we were working on it for like fucking half a year or something, and we only did like one episode that got split into 2 episodes. So for like half a year's work, we only did like 1 fucking episode. So I also understand Dusty's frustration. So I don't fucking know. Why did I heal just then? How do you feel about Avi Yemeni? I have no idea what you're talking about. And Comedy Central. Someone kept asking me about Comedy Central and something about Jim Jeffries. And someone was telling me that I'm a hypocrite about Jim Jeffries or something like this. But I have absolutely no idea what that's about. So I think I'm a hypocrite on a thing that I've never heard of, which I think I do that a lot. There's all these things that I don't even know about, but I'm a hypocrite on. So I apologize for all those. Like, someone said something like Jim Jeffries deceptively edited something. I think that's what it was, but I haven't kept up with all of the latest, like, anti-SJW outrages, to be honest. It's hard to keep track of what they're complaining about. Last time I checked, it was just Captain Marvel has a woman. And that's a problem. And she's anti-white, because she said something like, this movie's not for white people, or something like that. I mean, who really gives a shit what an actress or actor says? It doesn't really, like, impact your life. You know, this is not good, because I was meant to just focus on the game, and now I'm talking about other things. Alright, look. So I have to lure him out here. And I have to go activate the NPC. Maybe if I go this way, he'll follow me. Because the NPC's over here. Oh yes, this was much smarter. I'll go this way. There we go. That's how you do it. I need to go around the other side of the rock. And then we can tag team him in a non-sexual manner. Consent is important when it comes to sex, and is it important when you're fighting? I guess. Did he consent to this fight? He is guarding this castle, so I guess he's got it coming. Man, that doesn't sound right. It's not very progressive. He's a big boy. Okay, now I'm body shaming this guy. Okay, the NPC is about to die, and now it's going to be me versus the big boy. And I do not like this guy. Run away! Oh god. I'm dead as fuck. I'm so fucking dead. Now I'm calling people NPCs. I apologize. Look, that guy may be an NPC, but... Well, actually, I was going to give him a compliment, but he's fucking useless. He just always dies right away. No compliment for the... Like, NPCs do suck, based on that guy. Please, go away. Leave me alone. I just want to get into your castle, that's all I'm after. Could you just let me pass? I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. When is the next coalition of lefty YouTubers? Well, I think lefty YouTubers are just like a herd of cats. They don't work together very well. It's like the right can always get together and collaborate and do things, and it always works out. But the left just turns to shit. Like, people on the left are just too goddamn pure. Everything has to be perfect. There can't be any problems. You know, one thing to do with the podcast was this obsessive talk of like appealing to the left tubers and the fucking bread tube and people who watch ContraPoints and HBO and all that shit. I've never really felt like a part of any community to do with those folks. Like, I really think they make awesome videos. I think Contra is like amazingly talented, ridiculously so. But this whole left tube thing is like, you know, to be honest, a lot of it's just parasitical. People talk about parasocial relationships. Some of the people involved in like left tube or bread tube talk about fuck, I don't know why I can't talk properly. Parasocial relationships. But they partake in that. That's part of what they're involved in, you know? That's just trying to be a fucking influencer and a leftist voice on YouTube. It's all trying to be part of this stupid bread tube, left tube clique. Do I sound better? I probably do sound better. But I don't care about trying to appeal to left tube or wherever the hell it is. I've been around, like, I was around before that was a thing, and then it suddenly became a thing. And then everyone's like making these lists of like left tubers, which I'd occasionally be on, but it means nothing to me. I think of myself much more as like, you know, a progressive. I don't know if there's ever been like a progressive tube. Or if, I don't even know, like, is bread tube and left tube, is that the same tube or are they different tubes? I have no idea. Well, this person says, the right has a point when they say the left eats itself. I don't know if I would put it that way. I don't think the left eats itself. I just think there's so many different factions and styles of thinking on the left. And people on the left, like, they do tend to be very individualistic. I mean, right-wingers would obviously never say that, and they have the whole NPC meme, like, people on the left are just a hive mind. But the fact is, yeah, a lot of the time it is like herding cats. I was just reading an article today from Current Affair magazine where they were talking about the Southern Poverty Law Center, talking about how horribly run it is, and how two of the people who were running it had to leave because of, like, Me Too accusations. And it's like, where's this unity on the left? You've got like a left-wing magazine saying that one of the foremost like civil rights organizations is hypocritical, mistreats... Ah, God. Should I go do something else? Mistreats the people who works for them, do not have a representative workforce. They're talking about how like all of the major players in that organization are white people. Talking about how they fundraise all this money off their like hate map that they create, where they talk about hate groups. Sorry, I just keep getting distracted by this boss. But that they use that to fundraise, talking about hate groups, and then they don't use any of that money to actually represent everyday people in important cases, like discrimination around like school districts and fighting the prison industrial complex, helping people deal with issues, like poor people deal with issues to do with landlords and price gouging and, you know, issues to do with poverty. That they just use it, the SPCL, CL? No, LC, Southern Poverty Law Center, they just use it to like buy like a massive headquarters in New York or whatever. And they only do specific cases that will set precedent and get them enough attention. So it's like, you know, it's nothing to do with YouTube, obviously, but it's like, where is this unity on the left? I can't really see it. You've got the civil rights organization. I don't even know why I started playing this fucking game. And a left-wing magazine, and the left-wing magazine's going after them, and they try to talk about how the left is such an echo chamber. It doesn't seem that way to me. And people on the left always have issues with each other. They're always fucking fighting about everything. I can't even keep track, you know. I can't keep track of who hates who now. You know, it's pretty much like the least echoey echo chamber of all time. You've certainly got cliques, groups of people who band together, But it's nowhere near as monolithic as the right. Like, the right wing, man. They really close ranks. And that's something they do a lot better than the left. Because the left is terrible at unity and solidarity. I just feel stressed. Because I can't fight this boss. Sorry, I don't know if I'm like stuttering or miscommunicating. I haven't really done a stream of this kind in a long while. Dusty and Vadim are airing their laundry on Twitter. The haters are reveling in it. Yeah, I mean, that's why I pretty much said nothing about it, because it's like, alright, this shit didn't work out. It's just a pain in the balls, you know. Shit doesn't work out all the time in life, and it's just like, I can't be bothered dwelling on that. The fact of the matter is, like, yesterday I was trying as hard as I could to reason with Vadim and be like, let's try another show, let's give it another shot. But then he saw that Dusty had a Patreon for his podcast, and that was like, oh my god, you know, Dusty's got a Patreon for his podcast, this is the last straw. And I already knew that Dusty's show had a Patreon because I've been watching it over the past couple of weeks, and he was very open about the fact that he had a Patreon. But then after I like spent all this time trying to say to Vadim, like, let's give it another go, let's give it a shot, we could do a really interesting show tomorrow, and today we were going to talk about our experiences with atheism, which is something that I haven't really talked about very much. Oh my god, I'm getting crushed. I can't, it's impossible to talk and play this game at the same time. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. Wait a minute, let me just kill this guy. Talk about like our experiences growing up with atheism, and then how that came to, I don't know, collide with the atheist community online and all that. And we were going to talk about that today, but then Vadim saw that Dusty had a Patreon, and he was just like, I'm done, I'm just totally done because you've got a Patreon. And then he just posted this video that the podcast was finished, and I was like, hold off on the like podcast being finished thing. We'll just like, we'll deal with some of our issues and some of our problems and see what we want to do. But he just went ahead and did it, so I was just like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Fucking life, eh? Juzo knows what it's like, he became an alcoholic because, I don't know why he became, I don't know why he's so big as well, like something happened. Addicted to food and alcohol or something. Because he's just been left in this courtyard his entire life. They just say, guard the castle. Eventually someone will come along. He's trying to get into the castle. And he's just been here for years, just fucking waiting. Being oppressed as a worker. Overlooked. He's gotten... I was going to say he's gotten fat, but that's mean. Like, he's just gotten a bit portly. I think it's more PC. And then finally, I come along. And he's just got a reason to live again. But he's really hard to beat, so this analogy breaks down. Because it seems he's only gotten stronger by drinking. So I guess the moral of this boss is you should drink and eat, and then you'll be able to crush noobs like me. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Alright, NPC. Show me your talents. Ah! Okay, now the hope is this guy distracts the boss. Keeps hitting him in the butt, and then I hit him in the butt like that, and then I back off. And then I hit him in the butt again. I back off. NPC, don't die. I died instead. As you do. I'll come back to life now. NPC, save me. Okay, NPC, get him. Get him, NPC. Worthless, fucking useless bastard. Why can you do nothing, NPC? I trusted you. I'm gonna die again. I don't know. Why did I try? Why did I try at the podcast? Why did I try at the fucking game? Why do I try anything? I'm a fool. Oh, I'm dead again. Dead again. I could just go die against the horse boss instead. Destiny talks and plays all the time. If he can do it, so can you. Yeah, but Destiny has just been doing this his whole life. He spends his entire day sitting in a fucking room playing games. Like, I was gonna say I wish I had that luxury, but you actually do have to have some sort of talent to actually attract an audience. Maybe I could just do this all day. Maybe this is my new career right now. And then people can ask me about random shit like Max Stirner. What do you think of Max Stirner? I haven't read him. I have read his wiki page a few times. Is he a socialist? Something like that? I don't know. I'm not very familiar. Can someone in the chat tell me the cliff notes about Max Stirner? What's he all about? That's the thing, I don't know. I wish I could have something more succinct to say about the podcast going to hell, but I don't. Again, it's just like, never try. It's that thing on The Simpsons. Never try. It's so true. But then it's very contradictory, because I do see all the left tubers like, I don't know, ContraPoints, fucking H-Bomber guy, whatever it is. They do so well, and they try. So what is it about their trying and my trying which is so different? Can someone give me some advice? Gaming for a living would be a waste of Tim's talents. For Destiny it's okay. Well, that's not the only thing he does, though. He also just does endless debates with people. It's not like he only just does gaming. Anyways, I want to know how to succeed at YouTube. What should I do? But I think this is prime content, fighting this guard over and over again. This mini-boss. It's not even like a boss, he's just a mini-boss. And just seeing me die against him over and over again like Groundhog Day. I think the people and the masses, this is what they want to see. Instead of doing research or anything, production, lighting, costumes, scripting, building a community, doing a podcast, I can just like have a channel which is me dying against this boss for eternity. It could just be the like dying against Juzo channel. I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat this boss. Then again, I did think that about the Chained Ogre, and then I defeated the Chained Ogre. But it took a while. Alright. I think because it's going to get boring, if I die too many more times against this boss, I'll just go die against the horse boss. That's the thing is, I've got two paths I can go down. I can just fight against this dude, and die, and lose, or I can go fight against the horse boss and die and lose. So I've got two different paths I can choose from, where I can die and lose. That's what the game has given me right now, in terms of options. I forgot, I could probably set him on fire. Set him on fire. Fire. Fire! Fire. To destroy all you've done. I'll see you burn. Fire! Ugh. If you like my sound effects. Alright, what if I douse him in oil? That could help. Oil! Suck oil! Now I have to go back to my healing. Where is it? Healing. Okay. Run away! I'm doing quite well, and I'm gonna probably fuck it up somehow. That's the story of my life right there. Things are going well, and I'm gonna fuck it up. That's basically my entire ethos. This fucking minion is getting irritating. Please go away, minion. Oh! Good block there. Run away! I do not like this guy. Don't fuck it up. Don't get greedy. Don't fuck it up. This motherfucker. Could you please piss off? All of the minions have showed up. It's really ruining my vibe. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Things were going well before. This whole game is just a metaphor for life. You die twice. It's pretty deep. Oh my god, I'm being so mobbed by enemies. I'm so close to killing him, I can't even get close to him. I wanna get close to you. Please go away, minions. If the minions weren't here, I could have probably beaten them by now. Fucking prick. Yes! Ah! Oh my god. I'm so stressed. Why didn't I choose a nicer, friendlier, more relaxing game to play with how my life's been going recently? Die, die, die! Kill him! I didn't do the death blow! Good God. How do I not lose? This is the most stress I've ever felt! If I can hit him once, I can death blow him. And I have no health. Do I have pellets? Wait a minute. I'm not gonna survive. Good God. Wait a minute. Do I have pellets? Pellets! Pellets can provide me health. If I can run away fast enough, soon enough. I'm stuck. Run away, run away, run away. No, run. Run, 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 run. Get the pellets, get the pellets, get the pellets. Health. Health. More pellets. Ah! I just aggroed more enemies. No! NPC, you were supposed to save me. Alright, where's he going? He's just got both his life bars back. All of that was for nothing, just like everything I've ever done. Running back to reset the whole level. Good God. Maybe I'll try one more time. Like, I literally knew that if I streamed this part of the game, this is what would be happening. I'd just be doing this over and over again. Fuck. Anyone have any topics I could ramble about incoherently while I'm playing? Because it's not like being Destiny, because Destiny does this like 5 times a week, and randoms call in and fight him about a bunch of nonsense, but this is the first time I've streamed a game in a year, so I keep it super regular. Going too far away will reset the... yeah, no. I reset the enemies. Team Dusty or Team Vadim? Why does New Zealand suck at cricket? I don't know. What are we good at? I guess we're good at rugby. We do, like, semi-regularly beat some other countries. It just depends on the country, doesn't it? Misconceptions of communism. I agree, people have a lot of them. Communism is my ideal system. People just don't understand it. That's fair to say. Alright, brah. You were in my way. And you're hurting me. Age of voting lowered to 16. I think I'd be for that. I know there's a lot of older people who are very elitist, who think that the youth are too stupid to vote, but most people are too stupid to vote, aren't they? I just think it's funny that a lot of the people who think the youth are too stupid to vote are probably too stupid to vote themselves. So who are they to talk? Thoughts on PewDiePie? Well, I had a recent video which was called, like, I couldn't think of a good title. It's called, like, anti-Muslim bigotry in Australia and New Zealand or whatever. And that kind of lays out my thoughts about what PewDiePie does. I really just think that it's not that he's, like, responsible for terrorist attacks or anything. It's just that he does absolutely nothing to challenge the white supremacists and white nationalists who are growing amongst his fan base. And you might say, well, he's just like a gamer guy, he doesn't have to do that. But he's aware that they're there, surely. I mean, they make a home in his fan base. It's kind of like an infestation. It's like when you've got an infestation in your house, you get it taken care of. The way that you do that in real life is by spraying insecticide. The way that you do it on the internet is making a video or a comment or a statement that I don't agree with you, white supremacists, white nationalists, and you're not welcome in my fan base, and you can go fuck yourselves, and you're completely wrong about the inferiority of other races, and that I fully welcome people of all races and creeds and etc. and religions on my channel. But I think, I don't know if he's too cowardly to do that, or just he's too worried about his sub count, or frankly it just doesn't cross his mind to do that. It could be that it just doesn't cross his mind to do that, but I think if it didn't cross his mind to do that, the reason would be is because his entire format, everything that he does is just built on fame and attention. That's frankly the whole point of his channel. The boss reset. The boss didn't follow me and he fucking reset. This is a waste of time. I have to run away again. Like, even just like how he does shows, which are just meme reviews, and he just takes random snippets and just laughs about them or what have you. That's just, it's a very kind of popular style. I mean, obviously, like, he was one of the originators of the popular style on YouTube. But he just does things to get attention. He doesn't seem quite as brazen as, like, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Those guys are just way over the top. Like, electrocuting mice, dead mice, and going to the suicide forest, and then making ridiculous documentaries about flat Earth or what have you. But yeah, I guess just PewDiePie is just building on his prior success as a gamer who just reacts to things like I'm doing right now, to focus just solely and primarily on popularity and appealing to as many people as possible. Like, that seems to be his entire ethos. And that's definitely incompatible with actually challenging certain sections of his audience that have, you know, come to be there for whatever reason. Whether it's because, like, he provides some appeal to white supremacists or white nationalists. Like, it's not like he actually uses white supremacist or white nationalist rhetoric or anything. It's just that when people in his audience are doing that, he just has nothing to say about it. He's like, I don't really care. But I think his audience is so big, and he's so influential that it's kind of incumbent upon him to care. Shut up, Siri. I would definitely be concerned about that. Like, if a chunk of my audience would just, like, I don't even know what they would be, if they were like left-wing terrorists or something who say, we're gonna go into the CBD of some city and just to blow up the headquarters of Amazon or something. I don't know what it would be. I'd say, Jesus fucking H. Christ. What are you guys doing? That is so wrong. Stop. Get out of my audience. You're my enemies. Whereas PewDiePie's response would be like, I'm so sorry that some of my audience are like that. Anyways, look at my subscriber count. I'm doing so well. Frankly, I don't think I'm going to ever get past this section. Maybe I'll just go fight the horse guy. Because I'm not going to win this. It's literally just too hard. I've given up. I've given up. As Gordon Ramsay would say. Have you given up? Yes, I have. Well, then again, I just did kill those two guys. This game is incredibly fucking hard. Like, I don't know if it's just me lacking the skills, but I've so far found this a lot harder than Dark Souls 1. But not Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Edition, because that was fucking insanely hard because it was so cheap. Because they just spam you with enemies. The reason this is hard is because the systems are very particular. Like, you have to respond to attacks in the right way, or you're going to get fucked up. In Dark Souls, you could play a lot more defensively. And just strafe around enemies. I've activated all the bad mobs now. This is not good. I guess let's have one more round on the rodeo. I don't know if that's an expression. The moment I stop talking to him, I get hit by an arrow. I did call this "Watch Me Die a Billion Times." I think that was not false advertising. You have failed, Mr. NPC, again. Could you fail on your own time? I need you to fucking help me. Yes! Killed that fuck. Leave me alone. Oh, yes! Gotcha. It's just you and me, boss. You're gonna kill me again. So that's your plan. Oil. Have some oil. Whatever. Here, have some oil. Enjoy the oil. Fire. Fire. To fight the Juzo boss. Da-da-da. Fire. I'm still losing this game. Da 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 da. I am losing again. Da 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 da. Your pessimistic nature is charming. I don't know how charming it really is. I mean, I guess I can pretend that it's just me pretending. That's the way to go. Like Chris Ray-Gun. I'll pretend like my pessimistic, cynical and unhappy nature is just a meme. That's the way to go about it. I'm dead. Oh, I can resurrect. There's no real point because I have no fucking health vials or anything. So I've got half a health bar, and if he hits me again, and there's someone shooting arrows at me, then I'll just fucking die again. Suck fire. So crushed, so crushed. Do I want some of your venlafaxine? Well, I'm such a rebel that I just gave up taking medication. And I just power through life like an alpha male. So, my medication is my mindset. I call it the Timbrilla mindset. Because I couldn't think of a witty play on Gorilla Mindset. That's me. Alright, I'm just gonna go fight the horse boss, because that's another way to die in this game. Nothing makes me cringe more than Paul Joseph Watson saying that conservatism is the new punk rock. Second cringe will be Kyrgyzstan shit. Yeah, I don't know, like, punk rock originally came up as fighting against the establishment, so conservatism is the opposite of that, but I guess if it's the new punk rock, then that's fair enough. It's like saying, water is the new beer. Orange is the new black, I guess that's obviously one. Sekiro is the new Dark Souls. No, that doesn't really work, because it has to be something that's the total opposite. It's like saying, a stick is the new pencil. I don't know if a stick and a pencil are the opposite thing, but you know what I mean? It's like, they are so completely different, they have absolutely nothing to do with each other. It's like saying, I don't know. Geometry is the new economics. Swords are the new cats. Hey bro. Do you want to kill me as much as that other guy? Feel free, because you're going to. Oh, I forgot. For this fight, you have to use the firecrackers. For this fucking butthead. Ah, so, killing me. That's your plan. It's literally pointless to stream this game. Because I'm not going to win it while playing it on a stream. I'm only going to win it while sitting on my couch all day on like a Sunday or whatever, like I just did with the Chained Ogre, and dying over and over and over in my spare time and just like building up the stamina to actually beat the boss. I'm not going to do it on a stream while I'm rambling about crap. So you're only going to see me dying here. When I was doing this offline, I was only dying as well, so... Yabai! Suge! Round and round we go. Fine, I'll do one firecracker, just for kicks. When he gets to second phase, he gets even more annoying, and firecrackers don't even really work properly. You're here for the rambling. Well, what if I don't have enough rambling to offer? What if I run out of rambling? I'm not a professional streamer. I'm not like a Twitcher or anything. I can't just sit in a room for 17 hours a day and just talk about any old shit that comes to my mind. I just don't have the skill set. But I do have the power to die at video games. The greatest power of all. Alright, one death blow. Now he becomes an extreme bastard. Heal. I've got pellets still. Stop it. Jesus Christ. I'm not drunk, I've only had 2 beers. Ugh. Yeah, bye. Ah, right into the fire! This is absurd. Ugh. My God. I'm trying to entertain you by losing at a video game. Is that not entertainment enough? Are you not entertained? Oh my God. In the second phase, he just mangles the shit out of you when you hit him with firecrackers. In the first phase, he doesn't have a follow-up attack, and the second one he does. I've still got 1 healing gourd. Here we go. Why did that not connect? The people from FromSoft are just evil motherfuckers. Pellets, take some pellets. Can't wait for me to get lost and run around for 2 hours. What? It's probably gonna happen. This is just a glimpse of my real life, guys. You know, behind the scenes. This is the kind of exciting things I'm getting up to. It's glamorous. Ugh. I really need to recover my posture, because this is not good. Firecrackers. I'm gonna die again. I'm fucking dead again. Resurrect. Did I already resurrect? Should I just play a different game? I mean, I don't have a different game. I don't really know what I could play. Do all companies that pander to the hype beast culture have sweatshops? Yes, they do. If your company panders to the hype beast culture, it has sweatshops. I mean, that's just something I've always said. Ludwig from Bloodborne, I actually beat him on the first go. I don't even know how. Generally, I don't like to play the DLCs because I just find they're trying to like make it so difficult as to be unenjoyable. But I got all the way up to Ludwig in Bloodborne, and then I beat him, and then I just stopped playing the game. Custer's Revenge on Atari. I mean, I don't think I have the hardware for that. Let's be reasonable. What? In the butt. What is that meme again? I remember that. I'm so tired. I will dodge that. Wait a minute. No, I won't. I totally nailed the title of this stream. Watch me die a billion times. I could go back to dying against Juzo. Do I even want to resurrect? Like, what's the point of this life? But surely there's people playing this game who are just like nailing this shit. They're like, I know how to fight this boss so easily that I just beat him in about 10 minutes, like, not 10 minutes, like 2 minutes. Whereas for me it's like, die. I was blocking and that still fucked me up. When I think of differences in terms of this and like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, I would say this game is way more focused on like individual enemies. There's very little crowd control that you do. It's mainly just like fighting against individual enemies. And when the individual enemies are not too hard, like just the regular enemies, then it's quite easy. It's not as hard as Bloodborne or Dark Souls. But when the individual enemies are insane bosses, the difficulty is just through the roof. Like this is just... Like for me, this is harder than anything from Dark Souls. You have to fight like an individual who's just so ridiculously overpowered. You can't really dodge around, you have to try to block everything. Counterattack, but I can't be bothered trying to counter because I just fuck it up. And I accidentally took my finger off the block button just then, so... Now I'm dead. Buy Superman 64. Is that like N64 game or something? Well, this person says you suddenly win in this game. That gives me hope, so my only hope is to suddenly win. Hopefully I'll just be playing it and it will suddenly say, you've won. And then I will have clocked the suddenly winning feature of this game. I don't, like, there's nothing else I can do in this game right now except fight one of these two bosses that are too hard. So, do I have other options? Is there something else I could try so that it's just not you guys watching me get crushed by bosses over and over? As far as I'm aware, there's nowhere else to go right now. Is there anywhere else to go? Except death. This must be such awesome viewing. This dude is like the progression boss. Yeah, it's like they make it so hard all of a sudden that it's like when you've actually beaten this guy, you feel like you've leveled up in the game and that you've reached a new plateau. But I felt that way about the Chained Ogre. And I did eventually get all of the Chained Ogre's attacks down. The Chained Ogre was not that hard after I figured out all his moves. I'm actually doing really well on this run so far, and I just jinxed it and cursed it by saying that. Dodge. I think I figured out how to dodge that particular attack, which is good. Run away! Running away didn't work. That was a bad idea. Dodge at the last second. Alright, I think I got him. Or did I? Not yet. Why did that hit me? I was fucking blocking. Gotcha. Death blow. Whew! You've got me on the big screen. Like, it's really frustrating. People are just watching you and trying to say that you're shit. I already know that I'm shit. You don't need to tell me that. Firecrackers that don't even work because then he just doesn't attack. That fucks me up like that. He still gets me every single time. I'm not very intelligent. I just don't know how I'm going to get through this whole health bar, to be honest. Fucking doing. That was funny. Hey Tim, you're a big bitch. Just kidding. Thank you. That's kind. You're a very friendly person. Jesus Christ, what even are these attacks? These are insane. It went right through my block. Now I'm dead. Look at my fucking health bar. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to give up. Just like I always have. That's all I've ever done. One last hurrah. Now I'm dead. Channel your inner warrior. Do I have an inner warrior? I think I consumed too much soy. I can resurrect, I forgot about that. I get to die again. It's good to know. This guy is not friendly. You don't think I'm shit? Look at what's happening right now. Look at that crushing destruction of me as a human. I don't think I'll play for that much longer because I just think it's ridiculous to subject people to me being killed over and over again. You need to parry, not block. I lack the confidence to parry such intense attacks because when you get punished, the damage is extreme. Like, how am I meant to just keep parrying all of that? Win this one because I told you to. Okay. I promise you I will win, and if I don't win, then I will sell my left testicle to charity of your choice. Just pick the charity. Doctors Without Borders. I will sell my left testicle to Doctors Without Borders. They probably need one. Then again, I should probably email and check whether they need a left or right one. I've gotten very good at dodging that particular attack. I'm underestimating the level of masochism in my audience. Fair enough. They do watch me, I guess. Good point. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you know, I was just thinking about it, like, you know, Chris Reagan is always, like, wanting to commit suicide and shit. How real is that? How suicidal is he really? It's just a meme. He needs to be true Norwegian black metal and be actually suicidal, and then I would respect him? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm like, come here and attack me if you think I'm dead. Come face a true where I died. Again. Honestly, yes, this is just like ridiculous. Why did I choose to stream a game which is just too hard? I should be... What game would you recommend that I could actually fucking play properly? Pong? I don't... I'd lose at Pong too, so I think Pong is too hard. Is there like a Space Invaders minigame or something I could play, just to break up the monotony? Has anyone else actually in the chat like played this game? Have you found it to be this agonizing? Because I swear to God, Dark Souls 1, there were some times where I got stuck, but I didn't die on most bosses more than maybe 4 times. Most of them. In Bloodborne, is it like the blood-starved... No, not the blood-starved beast. The like crazy electricity-based demon thing. I forgot what it was called. I died on that one about like, I don't know, 17 times. But not the other bosses. Like, other bosses in Bloodborne, I only died on a few times. So far with this guy and that other boss, I'm dying like 37 times, you know. Actually, I might go back to that other boss, because I actually could potentially beat him. I'm not going to beat this guy, this is just a waste of time. Maybe these bosses are like a metaphor for other YouTubers. If I can't beat other YouTubers when it comes to subscribers, how could I possibly beat these bosses? Maybe this boss is like ContraPoints. Maybe it's Sean and Jen and HProma guy, and it just represents my inadequacy of my subscriber count. No matter how much work I put in, I'm just gonna lose. But then, apparently, according to a commenter, suddenly you win. So that's the message, is I'm just gonna suddenly win everything I want. So keep going. I really feel like this time's gonna be different, guys. I'm definitely gonna win this one. I can see it coming. Just visualize success. Bam. Now let's do it all over again, but harder. Okay, this is my last chance now. Run away! I can't even see anything! What is actually happening? Oh, now I just ran into the fire. That really helps. This always happens when I stream games. Eventually I just stop talking and it's just you watching me play a game, which is obviously the greatest fun. Yeah, and I'm dead. I'm dead. Just like my podcast. Resurrect again, even though it's pointless. I have a very good attitude. I don't even know what's happening. Does Destiny, does he play hard games like this, or just play easy nonsense? And he plays like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Keep your distance and then use the grapple icon. I have been doing that. He just put me in the fire again. Okay, grapple, now what? When I get close to him, he just starts fucking me up immediately. Like this, now I'm dead. You can, how dare you believe in me after, look what's happening on the screen. You have misplaced beliefs, my friend. It's safer to believe in Jesus than the idea that I will ever get past any of these bosses. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Juzo one more time. Then I'm gonna give up. How did Destiny do at Sekiro? Did he have better... I'm not going to say luck, because obviously this is pure skill. Did he have better pure skill? There has to be some expert in the chat which has incredible advice. Giving me confidence. You are giving me confidence in my ability to die. I'm kidding. I was already very confident in that. Stay out of the fire, noob. Wait, you're saying that the fire doesn't give me strength? Man. I've been doing this all wrong. No, I did that on purpose, you see. That was fully intentional. Go to the roof. I guess I should clear the level of the peons first. I suppose I'll do that this time. Oh! X-Man. I really hate the X guys because you can't stagger them. They just power through all the time. This is just going even worse now that I'm trying to fight the small people. No, I just... oh my god. I can use the X? Die, just die. The X has some interrupts on this dude. Oh, message got deleted. Destroyed. Censorship in my chat. I love it. I know, right? I do fucking suck. This is what I've been saying. But is it that I suck, or just that this game is way too hard? Like, there has been a controversy about this game that they want to add an easy mode. And honestly, I couldn't bring myself to do that. It feels too shameful. I don't know why. I just feel like I would be less of a person if I tried to do easy mode on a FromSoft game. It just seems wrong, like morally wrong. It's just reprehensible. It's one of the sickest things I've ever heard in my entire life. There's like, you know, people who can't get healthcare, weddings being droned, torture, massacres. None of it stacks up to the addition of an easy mode to a FromSoft game. It's the greatest atrocity of all time. Worse than Pearl Harbor. The funny thing is, I'm barely even joking, like, how dare they? Isn't the entire point of a FromSoft game to just hate your life? Like, it's another reason to hate your life. Like, on top of, like, your actual life, you've also got FromSoft games. There's, like, a whole other reason to hate your life. Yes! Even though you just got me slightly. I am headed to the Drunkard to get killed again. I got killed about 7 times by the Drunkard. So I went off and got killed about 7 times by the horse boss. I'm coming back to get killed by the Drunkard one more time. I don't know if I even need to fight these guys. What am I even doing? I'm wasting time on these noobs. One down. Ah, 2 chances to parry and I didn't use them. Come here. Do the parry thing. Let me parry. Ah, right into the fire. There we go. Like a pro. These guys are really easy, those particular guys. The fire guys are a little bit harder. There we go. That's the attack I want. That's like the Mikiri counter. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a buffoon is Cal Benjamin? I think on a scale of 1 to 10, he is Cal Benjamin. Which is like, that's the highest you could get on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to Carl Benjamin, he is beyond Benjamin. Let's try to think of what the smartest thing to do right now is. If I can get rid of all of the peons, that'll help a lot, but he has further sight than them, so he gets aggroed easier. Oh sweet, here we go. I can aggro some of these peons, like this guy, the fire guy. Come to me. Come on. Come this way. There we go, come to me. Okay, you just, oh my god! So good at this game. Just so good at this game. Wow, he's fighting the NPC. What the hell's going on here? Is the NPC actually strong enough to kill this dude? Oh my god. NPC's gonna get himself fucking killed again. He's just so useless. Oh my god, this is just not what I wanted at all. This is not what I wanted to happen. I have to come in and fucking save this motherfucker. Fucking NPC. Sorry, I know that's like a right-wing slur, but he was being a fucking NPC just then. Does that reset his health? Is he gonna come back? Or is he just gonna run off and get killed? Dude, come back. Oh my god, what are you doing? Useless. No, I know all of this. I know that I go off to the left to do that, but the NPC is just, he's got his own plans. He... useless idiot. Why would you do that? Oh my god. Who the fuck programmed this guy? I fucking hate that guy, I swear, man. Why do they put such a fucking useless NPC in this game? Fireman, come here. I really love that counter, it's quite satisfying. Yeah, but he just ran in and got himself killed, unless he's back. Is he still alive? Let me have a look. Did I ask you to go into the battle? No, I did not. See, he's just walking back because he's like, killed that fucker. I couldn't keep him out of the fight. He just ran in. Oh, he's aggroed now. I can't use him as a shield now because he's got himself killed. Man, this is really awesome though. I have someone in the chat who has good advice and is clearly a pro. Please save me. I pulled aggro wrong. Well, I do many things wrong, like, you know, let's not nitpick here. Get good, that's what I'm trying to do, it's a process. I swear, I am actually really good at Dark Souls 1. I got pretty good at that. Gonna go this way now. I'm not ready for this. Ah! Oh my god! This is not nice. Make him lose interest. Oh yeah, I already did that. I really don't like this guy. I was blocking. Man, my block game is really on point at the moment, but my getting slapped in the face game is off. Hello. Yeah. Back off. The game needs you to be really aggressive. I am really aggressive. Aggressively stressed. My god. How long is this gonna take? I should have jumped on him just then. Done a jump kick. I'm just trying to snipe him. Trying to do low risk stuff. Poison, put poison on your sword, please. Then I can come in and snipe you. Back off. Ah! Fail. Pure fail. He's gonna kill me very soon. Back off. Whew. Do I have air block? I don't know. I can barely block on the ground. Like, I don't think I'm going to start blocking in the air anytime soon. Here comes the poison. Back away from the poison. This is so stressful. Channel my inner flightless New Zealand parrot. Is that some sort of New Zealand reference that I don't even get? Is there some meme about New Zealand and flightless parrots? Here comes the blow. He's blowing me. I've been blown. I have no more health. That's like quite stressful. No, I've got no health at all. I just have to play really conservatively. Ah! I'm so good. Unbelievable. So much for playing conservatively. Kokako. Oh, Kakapo. Sorry, Kokako's a different bird. Yes, the Kakapo. It's a green, flightless bird. That's right. It is. It's a green, flightless bird. You know, if I was fighting a Kakapo, I'd be slightly less stressed. I love it. It's like, you know, having a difficult time in my life, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of stresses. I'll just play the hardest fucking game that even exists at the moment. That will really get my mind off things. The Armored Dragon Slayer boss. Is that in this game? Cassowary would kick my ass. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna really try to go for the NPC cheesing strategy this time around. And I will give up soon, I swear to God. I don't know what time it is in like America or Australia or wherever the hell people are watching. 2 Norwegian pounds. Thank you, Norwegian Prince. Believe in me who believes in you. I believe in you. Believing in me, believing in you. That's something I've always said. I've been very consistent on the whole believing in me and you thing. You know, check my record. Why was I facing to his back? I can't even like kill the peons. 8:33 AM GMT. Great Mandrake time. Good man time. 2:33 AM. Well, you should be sleeping. Do you have any responsibilities in the morning? You're gonna be worse for wear. You're gonna say, I'm sorry that I did such a bad job with my data entry. I was up all night watching a New Zealand YouTuber miserably fail at a hard computer game. This is just going badly. I feel like just committing suicide. I mean, in the game, like not real life. I guess that would be quite a scoop. But no, I mean in the game, like, should I just sacrifice my life? Like, I mean, you could be watching porn right now. That would probably be a bit more entertaining than this. I could be watching porn right now. There we go. Now, Mr. NPC, could you actually do something useful now? NPC, come on. Now, don't be so shit this time. Whew! Ugh. I wish he would come help me with the fucking boss. Goddamn prick. You know, you're of no help to me all the way over there. He's just gonna get killed by the peons now. Stop going into stealth mode. God. You can see how precise my button presses are. I got in one hit. Oh my god, I thought I was out of range. I He's got 2 attacks and a poison thing. Go left on his big swing attack. Oh god! This is going very badly. It was going slightly better before, and I've just lost all of my gains. He blocks everything I do. I got hit in the back by an arrow and smacked in the fucking face. I'm gonna die again. Sorry guys. I think that the title of this video is true to its name. Watch me die a billion times. I'm willing to give it one more go, and then that's it. I might fight him a little more off the internet. So far I've made 0 progress tonight. Just like how I've progressed in... I'm getting I've already said this before in my life. I'm just getting repetitive. I want to think of a more interesting way of phrasing that. In my prospects? Goodbye. At least I consistently kill that one guy there. So, I'm not all bad at this game. I can kill the lone archer every single time. What's an Antipodean accent? Is that like Australasians have Antipodean accents? If I have an Antipodean accent, it's entirely unintentional, and I apologize. I won't do it again. It's always the hired help that gets killed. Just doing your job? Well, have a sword to the face. Alright, let's try this again. So far, so good. Hello! He's pretty slow. He takes a long time to get here. I missed. Alright, come on. I've actually only had 2 beers in this entire stream so far, which is not that much. Somebody earlier said watching Tim play games drunk, but I'm not that much of a lightweight. Alright, let's do it again. Some guy got tased and then run over, just in the world. I'm sorry to hear about that. Why didn't that death blow? I have to try it again. Yeah, this is me. I'm unhinged at the moment. I need to get drunker. Maybe if I was as drunk as the boss, I would beat him easier. Maybe that is the life. That's a life hack. That's what they call it. Oh, so you want to step up. Is that right? Well, you got, son. You got. You stepped up, and you were destroyed. Alright. Let's do it all over again. Oh! Alright, NPC. Is there any way to make him not just run into chaos like an unhinged maniac? What? I actually got hit by an arrow while I was talking to him. That is not cool. Why do I keep getting hit by arrows while I'm trying to talk? I can't even activate them because of these fucking arrows. Oh my god. How do I get to the NPC? Ah, you fucking prick! Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I was killed by that guy. You know, that just seemed so shit. I am gonna try one more time. But I swear to God, this is gonna be all or nothing last attempt. Because I think I've died beyond 1 billion times so far. I gotta come back, watch the stream, and count how many times I've died. Are like journalists and game journalists, lol, are they actually saying that this game is harder than Dark Souls? Because I feel like it is, unless there's just some secret magic to it that I just don't have. Like, I don't have it. I don't have the X factor. It's like me with relationships. Well, no, I'm married, like, happily. But, friendships, there you go. I'm very lazy about friendships. Oh my god, that reminds me, it's my mother's birthday, and I haven't texted her yet. Jesus Christ, I have to do that. Fuck, I was meant to say happy birthday, Mum. Oh my god. I'm even failing in life, like, not just in the game. I've missed the achievement idol of text Mum happy birthday. Yeah, the game expects you to be very precise, like, absolutely. You have to really just get everything perfect. Trying to kill some of these, like, little people. Come on, let me do the counter. Give me the counter attack. Counter. Thank you. That's what I wanted. What are my thoughts on ethics in gaming journalism? I think it's very important because so much is riding on it. You can tell I really mean this. The thing that, like, shocked me about that was just finding out there's such a thing as gaming journalism. It's like, surely the least form of journalism that exists. I mean, I've always enjoyed reading, like, PC Gamer and IGN. Like, I used to collect PC gamers when I was a kid, and I know that there's all these true gamers who are like, PC Gamer, that's not real gaming journalism. IGN, corporate sellouts, man. They do a fairly good job of, like, summarizing games, or what have you. Like, what exactly do you expect from your so-called gaming journalism? What do you need it to be? There's not really much writing on it, except perhaps, like, whether people are saying a game is good and whether you should buy that game. Like, I guess, like, consumer reviews are important, but generally I will look to user reviews if I'm looking up a product. You know, the like, professional review can have information and it can be useful, but generally I just look to user reviews. And if I'm trying to find out if Sekiro is hard or if it's a good game, I'm not going to look to, like, the actual main writers. Because it's like, it's a FromSoft game. You know that sort of the main journalists are going to give it 9 point something. They always do that with, like, the major games. But if you want to learn about the ins and outs of it, What are the mechanics? How is it different from previous games? Like, what is the difficulty level? What are the quirks to it? You're not going to want to read, like, the main gaming journalists, whatever that means. You'll read user reviews. It's what I do with, like, small other products as well, like, you know, headphones or whatever. Or, like, wireless mouse, or, like, whatever, some mundane shit that I'm looking into, or, like, Bluetooth speaker. I'll look at user reviews. I mean, you've got an entire wealth of, like, a user base who can tell you about these things. You don't need fucking gaming journalists. Are you idiots? The NPC is more trouble than he's worth, I swear. Jeff Holiday nuked his Twitter after Dusty triggered him over his Kyrgyzstan nonsense. Well, I wasn't sure, looking at that, whether Jeff Holiday nuked his Twitter because of Dusty or just some other reason, like, who knows. But if Dusty wants to take credit for that, like, more power to him. Like, it's kind of fun to think that that's the reason that someone got rid of their Twitter. Maybe it was, I don't know, if the timing was such. Give me the death blow! I mean, Dusty had also said that PewDiePie did something because of him. I can't remember what it was, but like... Oh yeah, that PewDiePie deleted all of his followings because of him. That could be true, I don't know. Possibly. I'm not sure what, like, the worth in that is. It's like, oh, I've offended PewDiePie, I've offended Jeff Holiday. Whatever, I mean, like, Jeff Holiday is always, like, offended about something. Like, just seeing him fight with Kevin Logan was like, oh my god. He acts like Kevin Logan is Satan. I've had some problems with Kevin Logan. There's been times when we haven't gone along just due to interpersonal conflict, but I don't think he's like Satan and he's like the ultimate evil online. Like, Jeff was acting like he was like a demon or something. I just think Jeff takes things very personally. He's quite an emotional man, like, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just mean like he just is. Oh my god. Alright. I haven't resurrected. I've got half his health down. Oh my god. Run away! Those arrow guys are just really ruining my vibe. What? I just started looking through my, like, monocular just then. That's what happens when you select the wrong option. Where is he? Where'd he go? The whole battle has just been reset. I have to do it all over again. Yeah, like, look, you know, I mean, due to, like, whatever issues I may have had in the past with Kevin, I may have felt like Kevin is a dick, you know? Fuck Kevin. Kevin Logan, what an arsehole or what have you. I would never approach it such a ridiculous, over-the-top, dramatic way that Jeff Holiday did. It was basically like, you are the most evil person that has ever lived. You are the ultimate in satanic destruction of goodness. It's like, no, you know, Kevin's just a bit of a dick. Yeah, there's lots of people online who are kind of douchebags. It's just sort of what online life is all about. People being arseholes. Jeff Holiday's been an arsehole plenty of times. I would never think like, I don't think like Bearing or Sargon or whatever like the ultimate evils of all time. I just think they're fucking dickheads because all it's about is just ego. It's just about self-aggrandizement and ego. That's what YouTube is about. Like, that's like the currency of YouTube. Well, much of the time, not all of the time. I'm completely dead. So guys, I don't think I can continue. I think whatever I do, I'm just doomed. I think it's time for me to give up, like I always have. It's just my way of responding to troubles. Just give up. Perhaps with that death, I will thank you for watching this very fairly advertised stream based on the title. It's called Dying a Billion Times in Sekiro, and I think I achieved that goal. I will defeat him offline, and then maybe when I get to a different point in the story, I will stream it again, and you'll be able to see me actually make progress of some kind. Sorry that I haven't had more structured views about what people have been asking about, but I didn't really want to do the stream to actually talk about anything of substance. Just wanted to die many, many times in a video game. And I've done it. I should play Donkey Kong 64 to 101% and give all of your earnings to mermaids. Maybe AOC can talk to you. As if that could ever happen. Like, that's ridiculous. Stop making shit up, man. We don't live in a fantasy world. I could stream myself playing this. Like, streaming myself playing Sekiro, but it would be 107 hours of me dying on the same boss over and over again. I don't think people would tune in. And then everyone who was involved would be like, you know, it was a good stream, but it would have been cool if it managed to actually get past one boss and made any progress in the game, but he didn't. Game looks good. I don't think my computer can play it though. This game, this is PS4. I'm streaming off my PS4. I've actually adjusted some of the settings because it looks really like gloomy and the colors look really shitty. But I've put some filters on it to make it look sharper and more colorful. But anyways, thank you for watching me fail. Sorry that my stream lacked substance. And yeah, see you soon. I want to make a video about true Norwegian black metal. That's my dream. Also, I had a blister, so I have a little band-aid there. Beautiful. What's the other video that I wanted to make? I'll remember it later. Alright. See you in hell. In a good way.